Donald Trump's strategy to make American workers win again is the same strategy as NFL executives. Get rich off other people's pain. Trump's been called a lot of things, from anti-establishment to populist to silly putty's great-grandfather. But is Trump really anything other than business as usual? Well, business is the operative word. After all, it was Trump's real and imagined experience in business that helped convince so many voters.
I think he's got an amazing plan to be able to run this country like a business.
He's going to run the country like a business.
And he's a businessman, and I think he can run the country like a business.
Run a country like a business. That sounds simple enough. First thing you'll need, business people, like Trump's pick for Treasury Secretary.
He wants to slash taxes across the board and regulations for corporations.
And for Labor Secretary, why not a fast food CEO?
He's on record as being against big hikes in the minimum wage and the expansion of overtime pay.
Or for Secretary of State, the CEO of ExxonMobil, Rex Tillerson, whose pending oil deals in Russia not only stand to make him billions of dollars, but are the reason he got a special Russian prize.
The Kremlin awarded Tillerson the Order of Friendship, one of the highest honors for civilians.
The Order of Friendship? That sounds like a Babysitter's Club book. You know, the one where Christy and Claudia raise money for new flyers by drilling for oil in Siberia? Do you notice a pattern? It's as if these businessmen don't exactly believe in the government agencies they've been tapped to run. It's like hating Christmas and then landing a job as a mall Santa just to tell kids your name is really Jerry and no one deserves handouts, you brat. The second thing you'll need to run a country like a business plan. More than facilitating democracy, overseeing justice, or guaranteeing a basic quality of life for citizens, you know, the reasons for government, government should make money. Schools, libraries, parks, fire departments, be more profitable. Libraries, reduce your hours from 11 to 3, Mondays, Tuesdays, and Mondays. Getting into a park should be like getting into a club. $40 each, doesn't include flower smelling, 30 if you brought bread for the ducks. Downsize fire departments, and while you're at it, give them sponsorships. Frank's Red Hot Firefighting. When all else fails, put some sauce on it. Oh, gotta go. The DMV should really, the DMV should really have a profit motive. I've seen more incentive at a wake. As ridiculous as all that sounds, America has been modeling itself after business for decades. It's an idea that became mainstream back in the 70s. Okay, this is the political economic theory portion of the video, so shut up. It'll be over soon. Back then, government regulations over finance and industry began to give way to neoliberalism. Neoliberalism, the economic theory that the more government stays out of business, the better. And it's been a bipartisan effort. It meant reducing public spending, cutting taxes for the wealthy, relaxing labor and environmental laws, and signing free trade deals to make the world a capitalist playground for multinationals. And while Red Hot Frank's firefighting seems far-fetched, corporations sponsoring schools and prisons isn't. A quarter of private charter schools have been sponsored and pushed by Walmart. Private prisons are a $5 billion industry, and the Paul Ryans of Congress are looking to privatize Medicare. So you could say business has been having its way with government for a while. But has it worked? No. America is as unequal now as it was just before the Great Depression. You know that time finance and industry did whatever the hell they wanted and we all got screwed as a result?
Lehman, bankrupt. AIG, on the brink.
No, not that time. The first time.
The stock market crash has come, and the Great Depression has begun.
That's the one. And now Trump. If America is a business, he's our boss. Which, if you think about it, makes sense. He's exploitative, gropey, and sits in the fancy office with no idea what he's doing. But what kind of boss will he be? Well, he's been at the center of dozens of labor violations, at least 60 lawsuits that say his company didn't pay workers, and he has the miraculous ability to bankrupt casinos. How do you do that? It's a casino! Did you eat the money? Still, he swears he can bring jobs back to the States. All America needs to do is win again.
We don't win anymore. We don't win. We don't win anymore. We're going to win. If I win, I will tell you, if I win, we all win because we are going to win.
How did I win? But what does it mean to win? And more importantly, who's we? Look no further than the carrier deal. In exchange for $7 million in tax breaks, Trump said he saved 1,100 jobs at the company's plant. But his number was off by 300. And when a union rep corrected Trump, Trump's response was to berate the guy, tweeting, "No wonder companies flee the country, and that unions should spend more time working and less time talking." Ooh, Trump, you are being way too obviously the rich kid. Go back to your gold apartment and think about what you just tweeted. Francesca is a C word. Sad. Trump isn't on the side of the American working class. He's hammering the final nail in their coffin. He won't stick it to the elites of Washington. He's their populist Trojan Horse, carrying an extreme version of an ideology they've been pushing for decades, an ideology that's failed. Winning in Trump's America is for the wealthy, and the we isn't you or I. We're not the shareholders of USA Incorporated. We're the workers. Underpaid, underappreciated, and waiting for, as they say, the rising tide of business to lift all boats. Except who the f*** has a boat? And does winning mean selling our labor to the lowest bidder? Or trading safe drinking water for jobs? Or that our firefighters will have to look like NASCAR drivers? If America is a business, what is it we're selling? Maybe our greatest commodity is the one our politicians are selling out. Us. Thanks for watching Newsbroke. I'm sure you didn't expect to get a political economics lesson from a lady in a fire hat. So, thanks for being along for the ride, and subscribe.